Hello, are you there? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are watching us from. If you realize what is happening in the country, it is not about the independence. Nigerians are not just, Independence Day celebration was supposed to be on Sunday, but due to it's a Sunday that is not a work day, they shifted it to Monday. But it wasn't what everyone is talking about. Everybody's talking about this Tinubu's documents from Chicago State University, the discrepancies with the one he submitted to INEC and the one provided, and the case of female Tinubu. I don't know. Oh my God. Some people are already doing damage control. People are running about. Meanwhile, the likes of Reno Mokri and Kayamu are telling people Atiku went on a wild goose chase that none of what he did actually made sense. Meanwhile, somebody is advising the PDP to do a press conference before a certain narrative is being sold to Nigeria that nothing really happens. Something happened. If you check all that was presented, you check the logo down, the results Tinubu presented to INEC and that of Chicago State University. But for all it seems, it's like he went to Chicago State University. Some said he lost the result or the certificate and he has to, and things like that. He has to present, maybe forge something to INEC. And that alone can, where it's done properly, like it's been done in this country, that alone can nullify his victory and give it to the next person. So let nobody deceive you that what Atiku went for wasn't successful. And do you know what? The lady whose signature was on the stuff, or allegedly on the stuff, said she will sue. And you know what that means to the image of Nigeria, the number one man, the number one image maker. Well, so the academic records of Bola Ahmed Tinubu presented based on what Chicago State University have given to Atiku is like Tinubu presented fake to INEC. So, and the original school records indicates that the bearer of the name Tinubu Bola is in fact female. Wahala de o. Wahala de. So that's about that. It's an international disgrace, yes. With a lot of people already saying, threatening they will sue. You know what that means. But we are going to talk about, like you see in the title, what is happening. Based on the law, the provisions of the law, the losers, based on at the election tribunal, can still pursue their matter to the Supreme Court. And it's like the Supreme Court is final. Some say the Supreme Court is not final. Like somebody was responding to a video I did. He said, the Supreme Court is not final, but the streets of Nigeria, the youths, are the final. How can you vote and INEC will just give it to anybody? He said, unless the youth will allow this to fly. Wow. But Wahala Day with what we are seeing, Wahala Day is very shameful. But reactions are currently trailing that reports that two justices, just like I told you, P2B is an Atiku are heading for the Supreme Court. And for that to happen, for the Supreme Court to look into that matter, judges need to be appointed. And the Chief Justice of Nigeria has appointed several judges to see to that. Meanwhile, it is said that two of the judges refused to get involved in that matter. Wahala Day. According to Jackson Ude, an investigative journalist who was an aide to ex-president Goodluck Jonathan. The two justices said no to the membership of the panel yesterday. And you know what? Some people's reputation are about to be dragged. And a lot of people are not ready to like soften or accept, you know what is happening here. Some are like, I will not have a bad record. I would rather not get involved. And that is what it seems now. So two justices of the Supreme Court of Nigeria have said no to the membership of the panel being constituted by the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukayode Ariwola, to determine the appeal of Atiku Abubakar of the PDP and P2B of the Labour Party. And Jackson Ude, as you can see here, he posted it on his verified X handle. X handle is formerly Twitter. Yeah. So, you know what that means? There is something you need to know about every profession. There is a crook side of every profession. And some people, it's just a thin line that separates that crude side, that evil side, that bad side of every profession from the good one. Just like you see in police, a thin line separates the good and bad cop. And some people do not care if their reputation is at stake. A lot of judges will still collect money and do everything. There's a case I heard of while I was growing up. The case of one Abambo defending somebody who stole salt, bags of salt. And they said during the court proceedings, he was asked to, during his defense of the man, of his client, he tested the salt in the court. He was asked to bring the salt. Okay, he demanded that they brought the salt, and he tested. He said, "This is not salt." Meanwhile, it's salt. And he asked the counsel to the other people. He asked them to test the salt, and they tested. They said it's salt. And this law thing is about technicalities and other things. When we go to heaven, we judge, but God will certainly judge everyone at the end. So in whatever profession you are, do the right thing. So he now, using technicality, he said, whoever tested something that is stolen is also a thief. He told other counsel that he's ready to go to prison because he had tested something that was stolen, and they too, they should offer themselves to go to prison. They said the matter ended that way, as they're all now criminals for testing stolen items. People heard that judgment if it really happened. People heard it if it really happened, as I was told. But that is, for me, I don't hear such. Yes. Because there is a day the eternal judge will judge people who did not live upright. Don't say it is what your profession says you should do. No. There will be a time you will answer to that. It's just like somebody selling fake products in the name of original. And he says your profession allows that. No. There will be a time you answer to that if you don't change. There is room for repentance. Don't say, oh, this is one of the tricks involved in this. No. You have to do the right things. The judges, yes, they said technicalities win cases. It is evidence. But then the right thing must be done. If you are really thinking about the aftermath of this earth, the eternal, you will not rely on technicalities. You will not upturn what is true. So I'm talking about the election matters. Don't say it is a game. It is not a game. The right thing has to be done, or else you will answer God in a matter of time. The right things have to be done. Technicalities should not be the basis upon which these matters are decided. Remember, Nigerians voted for who they want. So Well, I believe there are some good judges, yes, just like I've seen some good policemen. I've seen them. Just that they are few. They are lesser than the ones that are corrupt. So, my message is for those who are going to take care of that matter. As for the tribunal, they have done what they want to do. It is left for them and God. But now at the Supreme Court level, look at these two justices that were not named according to this guy. They are not interested. They don't want to soil their hands maybe in corruption or be forced to do what they don't want to do. Viewers, please share this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Bye bye for now.